I'll do the well. Okay, join us for our first song. Take it away, Ije and George.
All right. You are sacred love. 2, 3. Oh, she said just a second. You want to give us the okay to go? Okay. Still waiting. One, one,
I got it.
1, 2. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You are sacred love. Sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love. Sacred love is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. You are blessed peace. Blessed peace is all that you are. You are blessed peace. Blessed peace is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. Your deepest joy, deepest joy is all that you are. You are deepest joy, deepest joy is all that you are. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Show the way. Show the way, God, show the way. I want to live in such a state of grace. Lead the way, God, lead the way. I want to live in such a holy place. Such a holy place. You are sacred love. Sacred love is all that you are. You are sacred love. Sacred love is all that you are.
Such a beautiful song. Thank you. And my name is RevMaryum Karen Morse, and you are at Center of the Heart in beautiful Santa Barbara, California. And we're so glad you're with us today. And we are a spiritual center. I remember when we were talking to those young girls from UCSB, and we said we really embrace teachings about life and how to move through your life in a loving, kind way. And they really liked that. So that's what we teach, just the spiritual tools and ways to connect more deeply with God. So with that, let's go ahead and read our mission statement together. And then as we read this together, Center of the Heart is a loving spiritual community that empowers all people to live passionate, successful, and joyful lives. And so it is. And then now let's move into welcoming ourselves to our own center of the heart. And as we do that, put your hands out to the universe, out to the world, and bring in the qualities that you desire or need today. It could be feeling a sense of lightness, feeling a sense of connection, whatever those qualities are, feeling self-love and sacred love, as EJ and George just sang about. Place our hands over our hearts, and then please repeat after me. I bless who I am. I am the image and likeness of God. And I am another way that love is happening on this planet. I am grateful for me. And I thank God for me. And I welcome myself to my own center of the heart. And so it is. All right, we welcome back Douglas. Thank you for the meditation, and he will anchor us in prayer, the invocation, and then a short reading. Take it away, Douglas.
All right, welcome again, everybody who is joining us. And just get still and relax and let us feel the presence of God, the presence of Spirit right here within us, around us. Let us know that God is everywhere in every moment and every time. And so we take this time to bless the service and to bless all who join us, both in person and online. And we are grateful and thankful to all who serve, the practitioners and to the musicians, to those in the sound booth, and to RevMaryum, who will channel a wonderful talk this morning and inspire and uplift us all. And so with an attitude of gratitude, we give thanks, knowing that all is well and all is good. I release these words into the divine mind, knowing that they are manifested here and now. And so it is. Amen. All right. And I have taken a small piece out of another one of Joel Goldsmith's books, Leave Your Nets. And we'll read the following. As you realize God to be the source of your protection, safety, and security, you do not look to bomb shelters or to armies or to navies. You look to the source for safety, security, peace, and joy. And that source is within your own being. Therefore, you meditate. You go within so as to realize that within your consciousness, not within your body, is the completeness of being. And you are opening out a way for it to flow forth, not a way for it to come to you. This is a complete reversal of the human picture. In thy presence is fullness of joy. When you begin to acknowledge that presence, you begin to acknowledge the presence of the fullness of life. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. The moment you acknowledge the presence of that I, you are acknowledging fulfillment. It has not sent you out into the world to fulfill anything or to get fulfillment from the world. It has come to fulfill itself. And you are to get your fulfillment from that I at the center of your being. The longer you look outside for love, wisdom, justice, recognition, and reward, the longer you separate yourself from the experience of them. You have not come into this world to get love or justice, kindness or mercy from another. You are here to draw it forth from that which is your fulfillment. The fullness of the presence means the fullness of life. Begin your day by recognizing the presence of God, the I that has come to fulfill. Withdraw your gaze from the outer world, and then after that, go about your business. Go to your office in the realization of this inner consciousness as being your fulfillment, and look neither to employer nor employee. Your good may come through them, but it will come through them only as you recognize that it is coming from within your own being. To look to them for it is the mistake. Expecting good from others is the sin. As long as you do not look to another for your good, good will flow to you. You are not a human being at the mercy of time or tide or circumstance or condition. You are the child of God, fed from the infinite springs of water within your own being. You have now come to a place in consciousness where you must realize, as did Jesus, I have meat to eat that you know not of. I have an inner source of good. I can give you water, living waters that spring up into life everlasting. And so it is.
And so it is. Thank you, Douglas.
You're
Beautiful.
welcome.
I have my favorite authors, and he is obviously one of them, so that's great. And we have a second song, and this is a song we used to sing at Agape in our new member class, and it's called I Love Myself So Much. It's very easy. So if you don't know the words, it's very easy to sing this to yourself and you can catch on.
One, two, three. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love you so much, that you can start loving me. That's the whole thing. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love you so much, that you can start loving me. Sing along. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love you so much, that you can start loving me. Turn George's mic up. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love you so much, that you can start loving me. Get into it, everybody. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love you so much, that you can start loving me. One more time. I love myself so much that I can love you so much, that you can love you so much, that you can start loving me.
Yay. That's a good feel-good song, isn't it? I love it. Fabulous. All right. We do need to turn up George's mic, and we can't hear him. We're hearing Ishay. Lovely. And Ishay and George are going to sing us into I Will Make a Quiet Place, and then I will go directly into the world prayer.
Check, check. There it is. Good.
Check. Can you hear it online? Okay. Miriam, can you hear us online?
I can hear you.
Just
George, you
nod
want to
or
say
hello,
something?
hello.
Shake your head there.
Can you hear me,
Now I can.
Miriam? Yeah.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay. Then I will do the song.
Go for it.
I will make a quiet place within my heart, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord. I will make a quiet place within my mind, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. I will make a quiet place within my life, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the
And as we continue to connect into that quiet place, connect into that infinite stillness of God, we allow ourselves to feel one with the divine presence. And as we know that truth, we hold for not only ourselves, that we have peace of mind. We feel peace within our minds, our hearts, and our souls. We know for all the individuals that are in need of a prayer today, that are struggling with whatever is going on in their lives, that God is surrounding them, embracing them, and loving them, and bringing those blessings and God's grace to them. We hold for the entire planet that we continue to come together in oneness and harmony in order to shift humanity, in order to up level, to create a higher awakening for each and every one of us. And as we hold that truth, we are set free, knowing that we are one with that divine intelligence. So I bless all individuals and know that their prayers are being answered in this moment. I bless the center and all people who come here, and that as we hold this truth of lifting, connecting, and being one with that divine presence, I am grateful. I know that our hearts are opened wide, and as we connect to divine love, we are shifted, we are healed, we are changed. So I allow this prayer to be released into the infinite hands of God. And we say together, and so it is. Amen. All right, we have a solo.
If blood will flow when flesh and steel are one, drying in the color of the evening sun. Tomorrow's rain will wash the stains away. Something in our minds will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument, that nothing comes from violence and nothing ever could. For all those born beneath an angry star, lest we forget how fragile we are. On and on, the rain will fall like tears from a star, like tears from a star. On and on, the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are. On and on, the rain will fall like tears from a star, like tears from a star. On and on, the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are. On and on, the rain will fall like tears from a star, like tears from a star. On and on, the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are, how fragile we are, how fragile we are.
Wonderful. That was great. Thank you. Beautiful song. Beautiful, beautiful song. All right. We are talking today. So welcome everybody who have just joined us. So good to see you all in Zoom land, and whoever's there live. So good to have you join us as well, even though I can't see you. All right, so today we're going to be talking a little bit about loving your divine, unique self. But as I was being present to this talk title, I realized that, we have to claim our personal freedom and our true freedom, because we have obviously the 4th of July coming up tomorrow. And I realized that a lot of times, in the past several years, we haven't really thought about it much. And I wanted us to be more present to how that holiday really equates to honoring ourselves and honoring that we have our own choices and our own personal way of being in our lives. And it's for us to embrace that. I have a quote from Rumi, and he said, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it." And I thought, wow, that is so true, because in order to allow and love the divine self and allow God to become one with us, we have to shift and clear out all of the things that we've accumulated through our life. And, in today's reading, I found a couple of a whole thing of quotes that Charlie Chapman, believe it or not, wrote this. And I'm just going to pepper my talk with several of these things that he said because it so fits with divine love and loving ourselves. He said, as I began to love myself, I found that anguish and emotional suffering are only warning signs that I was living against my own truth. Today, I know this is authenticity. The second quote, he said, as I began to love myself, I understood how much it can offend somebody if I try to force my desires on this person. Even though I knew the time was not right and the person was not ready for it, and even though this person was me, today I call it respect. And I'm going to do one more and then I'll move on. As I began to love myself, I understood that at any circumstance, I am in the right place at the right time, and everything happens at the exactly right moment. So I could be calm. Today, I call it self-confidence. And it goes on, and I'll read a few more as we go. But as I was being present to this talk, I found a book, and it's by John Randolph Price. He's one of the authors that I love. Joel Goldsmith, John Randolph Price, obviously Ernest Holmes. And this is his book called Practical Spirituality. And this is in light in what's going on around our world today. I don't know about all of you, but it can be upsetting to, I don't even watch the news, but I get it on my phone. I see it on my computer. And as I'm doing this, I'm realizing I have to shift how I'm reacting to all of the things in the outer world. And John Randolph Price said, we all have the ability to change the future. We can transmute all the destructive energy, whether it's earthquakes, volcanoes, all of the storms, tidal waves, fires, whatever's going on. And we can protect the tropical forest. We can save the soil. We can save the trees. We can move into a stable economic environment without bankruptcy and without crazy debt. We can prevent any form of repression and ensure individual freedom. We can and we will heal and harmonize this planet. And he said, all we have to do is to heal ourselves first. And as we become the peace within ourselves, then the world will start to evolve and that peace will evolve around us. So instead of being angry or upset about something, we are to be the healers. We are to be the loving presence. We are to continue to do the work within ourselves in order to shift and grow and change. And as we change, and I've said this so many times before, as we change, we make a huge difference in the world. And we're able to embody that divine light within us. We're able to let go of separation. Because what happens when we are allowing ourselves to be upset about the outer circumstances? What happens is that we then move into a state of what we call separation in our teaching and spiritual teachings. And instead, I continue to just surrender it up. It's hard not to get connected, right? It's hard not to feel the distress of what's going on around us, but we don't know the bigger picture. That's the other thing. I was talking to a friend the other day, and we don't know the bigger picture. We don't know what's really going on. And so if I can just be in that place of love, that place of prayer for everyone around the world, that place of peace, then I make a difference in the planet, and so do each and every one of you. And some of the tools that we use, and it's interesting, he talked about it in here in his book, and he talked about there's 3 things that we actually do to create that shift in our lives, particularly in our teaching. And he said, we do affirmations, we do spiritual treatments, or we do prayer if you don't actually know how to do a spiritual treatment, and we do meditation. So he said, think of these tools or these, I'm going to call them these blessings in this manner. He said, affirmations are the instrument for correcting our thinking and for correcting the energy. And I'm adding to what he said, and correcting the energies within us and old patterns that we had within us once we become aware of it. The treatment or the prayer treatment is the instrument for conditioning us, for allowing us to recondition ourselves. You know, we're retooling our minds and we're embracing another way of being and thinking from the way that we were raised. And then meditation is the instrument for consolidating all of that. So as we meditate, we're able to get present to what's going on in our bodies, what's going on in our minds, and we start to see what is distressing us, what's upsetting us. Because as I said, you know, all of these random thoughts are going through our minds, and all of you, when you sit and meditate, whether you do a walking meditation, it doesn't matter what you do. They will bubble up and you'll see what's on, I'm going to say it, the ticker tape of your mind. And the ticker tape's constantly going across. And if I can sit and just focus on a statement, you know, I am peace, or I feel calm and collected, whatever it is, then I'm able to shift in that moment. And I remember I went to a couple of retreats with John Randall Price and his wife, Jan, and they were in Boerne, Texas. So we flew in and we would go to their retreats. And he shared that one of the things he did every morning as a spiritual practice, he would go outside his door, connect to nature, which I like to do too. I love to go for walks, connect, and watch the beauty of nature. And then he would scan his body and he would look and see where he was stuck and what thoughts and energies were not allowing him to become one with that divine presence, and what was stopping him and creating separation within him. And I love that practice. And so what I do in a different way, I'll take a walk. And today I noticed there were 2 squirrels and 5 crows, and they were all hanging out together. And these are very different creatures, aren't they? But yet they were simpatico and they were together and they were, you know, drinking water or gathering seeds or whatever they were doing. And they were happily being together. That is the vision that I have for humanity. Can we be together happily, all the squirrels and crows, and that we can be together in a wonderful, joyful way? And it really was just such a beautiful message, because Spirit will give us messages and give us the insights that we need in any moment. So it's not about, oh yeah, that was really cute. No, there's something deeper present when we have people or situations like that presented to us. It's quite beautiful, and I love it. Because each of us have made a decision to be in the spiritual life. And the other thing that he said, beside doing treatment and affirmations and meditation, is to be in a spiritual community where 2 or more are gathered, where we can hold these truths together, where we can support each other. And I really believe that, because I know if I didn't have this community, I don't think I would be evolving as much as I have without the support of all of you with me. And I'm sure that you all feel the same way. That's why we come together, because we come together in order to harmonize. We come together in order to grow. We come together so we can have that oneness with God and we can have that shift. So as I was going through this book, I thought, you know, I bet he's got a wonderful meditation about oneness and about connecting and about how to shift to ourselves. And sure enough, I found it. So what I'd like you to do, because sometimes we tend to zone out. So while I'm taking you through this and while we're doing this, just in your mind, as I say align, say it after me in your own mind. And you're all muted, so you could say it out loud, but it's just easier because as you hear it, as you say it to yourself, you're able to embody it. Because I loved what he was talking about. And I'm bringing this up and I'm having us do this because it's cleansing. He called it cleansing error patterns and releasing negative energy. Anybody else need to do that right now? I know I do. And so I felt like this would be so great to do it together in our collective and in this group, because there's a power when we connect, whether it's everybody who is live at the center, those of us on Zoom, we're all connecting together. It's beautiful. And I always feel the energy. I feel it when I'm at the center live. I feel it when I'm on Zoom right now. And I feel the power and the presence of everybody that is live there at the center. So take a moment. And if you want to also, in order to stay present, a lot of times what I'll do, I have a piece of paper or a journal. And I write down insights because Spirit's going to come through you. And the divine will give you a word, an image, a message as we move through this. So in order to stay present, do what you need to do in order to connect to this. And listen to these words because it affected me deeply as I was reading this book the last week. And I thought, oh, this is so great. It's so what I need. Hopefully all of you need it as well. So let's take a breath and just allow ourselves. And you can do this open-eyed. Keep your eyes open if you'd like to, or you can close your eyes. And let's just feel ourselves grounded and connected to the infinite. Feel ourselves being supported by the Mother Earth. Feel ourselves being supported by our angels, our guides, our teachers that are surrounding us in this moment, blessing us and anointing us. And as we say this together, enter into the chamber of your consciousness and look deeply within. And as we move into ourselves, examine all the thoughts, the feelings, and beliefs that have been stored there for so long. And if there's nothing that is revealed, just be for the moment. As each thought appears, whatever it is, say, I release it to the indwelling divine presence within me and I let it go. There are those I know well, and these thoughts should be eliminated. And there are those that are hidden, buried deeply, for I could not quite face them. Even now, I hesitate to expose them for fear of pain that they may bring or changes I may not want to accept. Yet I have the urge to move up higher, and I cannot take them with me. I will ask the presence to go before me and lead the way. And that's one of the statements you can say. The crooked path is made straight. My path is illumined. And that is, as it is, we're able to shift. Divine love within me, please show me the barriers that hold me from my oneness with you, my beautiful divine self. Let your light dissolve, even as it reveals any errors or negativity in my consciousness. Dear God, who art within me, I'm willing to surrender all that I am to you. Show me the way. I cannot do it alone. Lift me up, my spirit, to your consciousness, that I may see the light and be made new and whole and free. Show me the way to surrender my life, my body, my love, my mind, my family, my debts, my fears, my possessions, my thoughts, words, and deeds to the higher self within. If I must let something go, please take it. If I must do something, show me, tell me, direct me. Take me as I am and lift me up to your highest vision. I hold back nothing. If I do, show me, and I will hold it back no longer. I choose to surrender, and repeat this after me. I choose to surrender. I choose to understand. I choose to believe in you and nothing else and show forth only your fruits of my expression. And finally, at this moment, I am lifted up into the Christ consciousness, the divine light, where there is only light and love and life. And so it is. So come back into this time and space, come back into this moment. And if anything was revealed to you, if anything bubbled up within you, or it may come out through the day, it may show up through the week and create that awareness for you. Because as we do any type of meditation or affirmation or any of that work, it allows us to cleanse what we no longer need in our lives. You know, so often we say in the prayer hour on Wednesdays that we'll request a prayer. And because God is always there, we don't really need to request it, but it's order for us to shift ourselves. It's order for us to believe that we are that divine presence. We are the perfection of God. We have that ultimate freedom within us. And so as we shift it and claim these affirmative statements, we start to change our whole life. And I've seen so many times where people have changed and grown and healed and all of the wonders and the joy of the presence of God in their lives. And as we do that, we claim our own personal freedom. We're loving that divine, unique self that we are. And so as we claim that divine, unique self within us, we're able to shine our light so brilliantly out into the world. We are the light. We are the divine. We just have to believe it. And a lot of times we don't believe it. So I wanted you just to be with this today and be with it as the fireworks are going off tomorrow and whatever's going on, you know, during that day, that it is a symbol of our own personal freedom. It's a symbol that we are loving emanations of God. It's a symbol that we have the power and the presence and the ability to make a difference on this planet. We are not weak. We have that ability. We just have to realize it and know it. And I know for myself, you know, I want to bury my head in the sand. And then I go, wait a second. No. You are needed here. We were born here for a reason. We were born here to make a change. We were born here to shift the world. And yes, beloveds, we are the light. We are the divine. We are the magnificence of God right here, right now in manifest form. We are here by divine appointment. We chose this time. We chose it. And because we chose it, we are powerful beyond belief. Oh. So claim it, know it, and accept it. Because you are love. You are sacred love. I wanted to close today with a statement that actually came out of the Unity Daily Word. I call it Unity. It's from Unity. Today, I declare independence from outworn beliefs that bind me to the idea I am less than whole, not deserving of an abundant life, or limited because of my personal history. This is my Independence Day. Say that with me. This is my Independence Day. I am a child of God. I am a child of God. Unlimited, loved, and abundantly blessed. Unlimited, loved, and abundantly blessed. And so it is. So, beloved ones, thank you so much. Go out, be the light, be the love, be that part of God that we are in so need of right now. And even if you're just sitting in your living room, you can emulate and send that heart light and send it out to the world and be that presence and be that wonderful healing energy that you were brought here to be. So have a blessed, blessed day, blessed week. I love you. And I am grateful for all of you for being part of this beautiful healing circle that we are. Have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday and holiday. Peace and blessings. And we now have a solo.
When you go downtown, you show your face around, got nothing that you want to hide. You want to make a friend just again and again. You want to wake up feeling satisfied. If you take it or leave it, you think, believe it. You think it from the why. Just life is right when you look at it right, and there's nothing you can't deny. Everybody's gotta live. Everybody's gotta die. Everybody's got the right to feel good inside. Everybody's got a high. Everybody's got a low. Everybody's got to be yourself, no matter where you go. Now if you trust yourself, but nobody else, tell me where you're gonna go. You might as well stay all night and day at home with your radio. Now you take it or leave it, but if you don't believe it, it's so very plain to see that your sister and your brother, no matter what color, are one big family. Everybody gotta live. Everybody gotta die. Everybody got the right to feel good inside. Everybody got a high. Everybody got a low. Everybody got to be yourself, no matter where you go. Take it, George. Everybody gotta live. Everybody gotta die. Everybody got the right to feel good inside. Everybody got a high. Everybody got a low. Everybody got to be yourself, no matter where you go. Now if you're looking here and you're looking there and you don't know where you're gonna fit in, oh, you never will and you won't until you see us all the same within. You can run around till you're lost and found, but don't be taken by surprise. It ain't the color of your hair, the clothes you wear, but puts a smile on your neighbor's eye. Everybody live, everybody gotta die. Everybody got the right to feel good inside. Everybody got a high, everybody got a low. Everybody got to be ourselves, no matter where you go. Everybody got a will, everybody got a way. Everybody got to listen to what everybody say. Everybody got a nighttime, everybody got a day. give a little love away. Everybody got to stand up if you're gonna be free. Everybody got to know how to live in harmony. Oh, my. Oh. Everybody got to be yourself, no matter where you go. Everybody got to be yourself, no matter where you go.
Yay! Round of applause. We love it. That was such a great song. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. So we are now moving into our conscious giving. And whether we mail it in or put it on PayPal, let's say this blessing together. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal, bless, and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
And as we are so blessed, we are so filled with gratitude for all that we have in our lives. And as we realize all of the blessings that are available to us, we move into that state of gratitude. We send this energy known as money out into the world. And we're so grateful knowing that it comes back to us in the ways that we can use in our lives. It opens our minds, our hearts, our spirits, and I am thankful. So I lovingly release this blessing into the infinite hands, the law, and we say together, and so it is. Amen. Yeah, and thank you everyone who contributes and who's been you have been so supportive of us, and it helps us to grow and to do what we need to do in order to keep the center going. So thank you so much. And we have, obviously, we have practitioners available. If you'd like a 5-minute miracle prayer, then you can type in practitioner in the chat. And that way you can have a prayer after service. And then there's several ways, like I said earlier, when you give, the law of circulation is activated, and you could support through the Prosperous Life Program, Smile.Amazon, Venmo, and PayPal. So you can ask myself or Roxy for more information about any of those things. And then we have Kundalini Yoga available Saturdays at 8:30 a.m. It's $10 a class. It's on Zoom and in person at the center in the sanctuary. So if you'd like to join Joanne, please come. And Miss Lava Bai is still having the Spruced Up Saturday because decluttering never stops. And it's from 10 to 12 noon on Saturdays on Zoom. So if you'd like to join, it's fun. It's a dedicated group that meets weekly to declutter. And it's also can be for part of decluttering is also getting projects done. and things done that you have put off. So it's a great way to get support in that as well, because you declare what you are affirming before the class begins. So come join us. And then Kundalini Yoga also happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 2 p.m. via Zoom, and it's $10 a class. So if you would like to attend that, then you would call Colleen. It's on the website. It's also here if you would like to attend the class on Zoom. And of course, our prayer power hour. So it is myself and our practitioners on Wednesdays, and we meet to pray. And as it says, lay down your burdens and surrender them up in prayer. And so many blessings, so many miracles have occurred, which are just God in action. So come join us and be part of this loving circle. And then we also have a circle of prayer that's being facilitated by Brian Bailey. He gives us a short teaching, which is lovely. And then we pray about the center's leadership, the board members, our musicians, and all of our members. So that is 1:30 on Wednesdays, and it's about 15 minutes. So come join us for that as well. And then Roxy is still facilitating, thank goodness, the Fridays at 11 a.m., Living the Science of Mind study group, and learn how to use your inner God power for creating an awareness in the ever-present good in your life, which is also, this is a great practice in addition to what I was talking about earlier. And it's via Zoom, and just come join because you will have an awareness. All right, so thank you again, all of you, for being here, whether you're live or whether you are on Zoom. It's wonderful. We're so grateful for all of you that join us each and every week. I'm just thankful that we have this community. So let's go ahead and pray out. We're going to put our hands out into the universe and connect together, bringing that love. As we bring that love down through your crown chakra into your heart area, the heart chakra, let that love move around this Zoom room. We're connecting heart to heart. That energy is now circling around this room, around the sanctuary, around the people that are present there. And we know and hold that whatever we need to release this day, as we did in that guided meditation with John Randolph Price, it is that we become awake and aware to what is blocking, what is hidden, what is going on in order for it to be revealed, to be healed. We allow it to bubble up, to surface. And as we do that, we know that infinite joy is ours. And as we let go of the baggage, as we let go of all of the things that we have carried around for so many years, they are gone. And we just have this beautiful, blissful feeling. And as we hold that truth, we say our affirmation together. Miracles follow miracles. Wonders always increase. And we give thanks for this amazing day and amazing life. And so it is. Amen.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I've seen a light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release.
Wonderful. Thank you. That was great. All right. So have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day, everybody. We will see you soon. And Roxy, you could stop the recording. All right, thanks. Somebody could stop the recording. I know I can't. I don't have controls.